Joseph YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. I'm Miss Chishy Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So many women have kids with men who didn't want to. Well, if you do, you agree with this chick here who said it. Let's check it out.
Nigga be like, bro, I don't want no kids. You'll still go have the kids.
Mm.
You'll have men who be like, I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm doing. And you'll still go have the kids. You'll have the kids hoping that, oh, he'll change because I have a kid now. He'll be with me because I have a kid now. And then when he doesn't live up to your expectations of him, not shit he showed you. He didn't show you. No, your expectations of what you wanted him to be. Don't live out. You will go put him on child support. And it's like, why even go through those changes? Like, why even go through that if you knew in the slightest that you were going to be a single mother? Unless you want to be a single mother. So
I just feel like if a man tell you he don't want that child and you still go through what happened, you better not get your on the internet or nothing and say, oh, he a deadbeat father, he don't do for his child.
Uh-oh. They said, don't even go on the internet and complain about it if he told you he didn't want that child. Let's keep listening.
That's what I was going to say.
You knew he didn't want that baby.
You will sleep with a man. You will have children with a man who is not your husband.
All right, so I don't know the name of that full podcast. If you do, let me know down below, and I will pin them to the top. But she said a lot of things there. I think women may not even have this conversation, but a lot of chicks have a child just to try and lock that man down and thinking that's what's going to keep that man there. For example, the video I did a while back titled, I'm begging you, please put a ring on it. Baby mama begs for marriage. Woman who had children with the man and then started to go to the internet wondering, what does it mean when a man tells you he doesn't believe in marriage? And she said, I know I'm wifey material. Do you guys remember this? Let's check it out.
What does that mean when a guy won't propose to you or like get married to you because he said that he doesn't believe in marriage, but that's the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with and you believe in marriage and your parents are married, like, but he doesn't believe in marriage or wants to get married? Like, what does that mean?
I think people should start believing people's actions and behavior. I mean, she's asking, what does it mean when a guy tells you he doesn't want to get married? He told you. He told you. What she probably did was have children with him because she had children with him, thinking that it would change him, and then resorted to going on the internet to complain about it. Let's check out some of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, she spoke a lot of facts. We've got another comment here that says, straight facts, 100 emojis. Somebody else here added, 35, no kids, best decision of my life. I have no problem. I'm not somebody who sits here and thinks everybody needs to have kids. There are the people who try to like really push that. I think if you don't want to have kids, then that would be a disservice to those children for you to decide to enter into the very difficult task as a father or as a mother or whatever. And there are a lot of women out here and men who are like, man, I just don't want to deal with children. But then that's just as bad, right? They get affected negatively, and I'm talking about the children here, when you're just having the kids because you want to keep the man. There was a video of a chick who literally said that she can't fully love her son because she hates his father. When I say people who probably shouldn't be having children, these are the type of people I'm talking about. And those men too themselves, right? Wrap it up. Men do need to have sexual discipline as well. But the larger responsibility falls on the women. And you might say, well, sure, men should still be called out. But here's the question. Who do you think But here's the question. What do you think is more effective? To remind the owner of the house to secure the locks and maybe purchase a firearm to protect himself and get a camera system for security, or to try and convince thieves to stop stealing? That's my question for you. But anyways, then you have a woman like this who can't love her son because she doesn't have a good relationship with her child's father. Let's check it out.
This woman takes a TikTok to explain that she can't fully love her son because she admits that she hates his father. This is what's messed up in our world. Let's go.
My son is not coming home today. At this point, I don't even know if I want him to ever come home. I really hate his dad, and it makes it so hard for me to like and care for him the way a mother should. I hate co-parenting with him because he won't let go of the past. We've been broken up for 10 years now, and honestly, being with him is
Damn, look at that floor down there.
one of my biggest life regrets. But how do you look your own kid in their face, knowing that it's impossible for you to fully love them the way a mother should because you hate their dad?
As always, we're going to check out some of these comments. Remember that these comments are not to this last video we watched, but the first woman who was saying she spoke a lot of facts. Here's another one that says straight facts with the 100 emoji. Somebody else who says 35, no kids, best decision of my life. Another person here added, I love competent women. Yes, yes, yes. Here's somebody else who says that's facts, but what about the men that wants the child and he still walked away? Well, that's why you have marriage. That's why I have marriage. That's why it's easier to hold somebody accountable in that type of situation, because usually the type of person who has to plan for a marriage and get all that sorted out isn't the same type of person who will just dip, right? Unless if something really tragic happened. Here's somebody else who says, unfortunately, we have to think ahead. Stop going off what they say, because some men say they want it, but can't really handle it. So even if he says yes, marry before you carry. It just blows my mind that they do not talk about that at all. The idea of being a wife and having a father, it just doesn't come. It's like this new generation jumps to single motherhood and that's it. Here's somebody else who says, I had a man tell me he wanted the baby, changed his mind mid-pregnancy. I asked many times to have help getting the pregnancy terminated. He didn't. This reminds me of another scenario I heard, and the person said, okay, if I'm going to have your child without a ring, then I'm going to request that you have a contract that states that you're going to pay me to take care of this child. And you've got to take precaution as a woman. You got to think ahead. You got to be strategic. Guys, listen, as always, I'm curious to know, what do you think? Comment down below. I appreciate you always for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pot. Till next time, peace.